Hey everyone, this is Yatuza with DNB Academy, and in today's sound recreation video, we're going to be looking through the tune Nosedive by Particle. Now, before we get started, I want to go ahead and show you what the original tune sounds like. So without further ado, let's get into the project. Okay, so this is what the tune sounds like. Cool. So let me show you what the recreation sounds like. So the first thing that we're going to do is open up a Serum, and we're going to initialize a preset. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you initialize a preset is go on and turn on oscillator B, and we're going to choose the Monster 5 wavetable. And for the first oscillator, you're just going to want to leave it in the saw wave. First thing that we're going to do is set LFO1 to the level of, and you're going to want to do this shape right here that I'm doing right now, and set it to trigger mode. After that, you want to go over to oscillator B and have it 2 octaves up and set the level all the way down, because we're going to be using FM from B. So you can put the FM from B to around 70% is okay. Then what you want to do is go over to the effects section, and we're going to put some distortion on it. So a compressor, a filter, and we can also do some hyperdimension. Set the mix of the hyperdimension around 15% is okay. So don't forget to turn off the random phase, and also we're going to put it in legato mode and put it to always with the portamento to around 200 milliseconds. Next thing we're going to do is turn on the filter, and this LFO1, we're going to put it to the cutoff, and we are going to choose the filter that is LN12. We then put the LFO1 to the frequency to around -31. Let's listen to it now. So you can put the wavetable position to around 125. This is where I am matching the overtones of the original tune. And we are also going to put the unison all the way up to 13 voices on oscillator B. And for oscillator A, we'll take it up to 7. Let's modify the attack a little bit so it doesn't have that click at the beginning. Cool. Sounds good. So let's head on over to the effects tab here, and we're going to set the distortion to soft clip and drive it. Let's also add some chorus. Actually, the filter is not going to be needed. Cool. So we're actually almost getting to the sound now. Now I'm going to show you what I've done with the post-processing, because from the patch, this is mainly it. So yeah, we just got a saw wave for oscillator A with the unison set to 7. On oscillator B, we got the Monster 5 wavetable with the wavetable position around 127 and the unison set to 13. And we're also playing with the filter here and the LFO. So for this patch, this is going to be everything that you need to recreate this kind of Reese sound. And now I'm going to show you the post-processing that I've done to match the original tune's texture and overtones. So I'm using here a auto filter after Serum just to tame all those high frequencies that I have. And then I'm also using the texture VST. And this is to add a bit of crispy white noise on top of the bass. So all I've done here is just put the attack, hold, and decay all the way down. Modify the gate here so that it is coming in with the peaks of the bass. Played around with the filter so that it is filtering out any of those high and low frequencies, and I'm staying with those mid frequencies of the noise. After that, I have a wave shaper just to drive it a bit more. As you can see, the curve that I have on the wave shaper is quite mellow. It's not too exaggerated. And last but not least, the erosion that comes in at the end. I just have it automated so that it turns on at the second half of the bass phrase. And this is because on the original tune, you can hear that there's a small distortion that just kind of comes in at the end of the bar. So it starts kind of filtered, and then near the end of the 16 bars of the drop, you can hear that the filter opens up and there's more distortion overtones that you can hear. So this is what I've done to mimic that, just using an erosion set to noise with the frequency at 7.84 kilohertz, and then I just have the amount going up at the end. So let's just hear the bass here from the beginning so you can get an idea of what we've done. Okay, so these are the notes that we're using for the bass line. It's going to be D, E, F, D sharp, and then it repeats itself again. So it's not a difficult bass line to achieve. All you have to do is do the filtering correctly, and you can achieve the movement that we have on the particle tune. So this would be it for today's sound recreation video. I hope that you've enjoyed this little re-space that we've done today, and that you can apply it in your own projects. Again, my name is Yatuza with DNB Academy, and I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.